morning, it's Barbara. It's pretty beautiful outside. I'm gonna go out. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I'm almost done with this cup of coffee, but I decided it was time to come out. I thought it was going to be cooler out here. I have a sleeveless top on that I thought I'd put my vitamin D on, and which is kind of perfect. In fact, I replied to Always Happy Feet, I think, who said, "Oh, this is the first time I'm seeing you without a sweater or something." And on a previous podcast or a vlog, but I don't wear my summer sweaters very much, and I'm not sure exactly why. I don't know why I feel like I'm like messier in the summertime, so that I don't want to get my sweaters messy. So that doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's the sweating part. I don't want to sweat in my sweaters. I don't know. But I don't wear my summer sweaters as much as I wear my winter sweaters. And so I've kind of stopped knitting summer like t-shirt-y kind of things because I don't wear them like t-shirts. I save them for good, like, if I'm going out or whatever, which I don't do anymore. But I realized today when I put this shirt on and I'm like, it's not enough, and my vitamin D was perfect for it, and I thought, maybe I should just make more summer cardigans. I mean, this has just below the elbow, kind of 3/4, but a little not quite. Maybe I should dig out my something like that sweater that I'm making out of linen. I'm very close. It's an Amber O'Brien pattern. I'm very close to finishing it. But anyway, so I'm wearing my vitamin D. Heidi Kiermaier? I'm not sure. Vitamin D. I finished this on our river cruise from St. Petersburg to Moscow. There were a few knitters on that trip. It was fun. We sat and knitted as we sailed on the Volga. It was quite amazing. Anyway, so it's another beautiful day in paradise, and I am going to enjoy it, I guarantee you. We had Aura out here, and I gave her another set of postcards that she had. She had those in a bag. And they were even more amazing than the first box that she had, because these were, some of them were sent to her mother before her mother married her father. So it was pretty cool. These are some pretty cool postcards. And some of them, apparently, like their church group in 1948 went on a church trip to like Ocean City, New Jersey. And she has I guess she, was known to collect postcards. So lots of people from the church sent her postcards from this religious retreat. And so that was fun. And then there was one that she sent to somebody, and at the last line was, "Please return this postcard to me." And they did. She still has it. So she has a lot of postcards that she sent that she got back from people or that were sent to other people. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So she sat out here and did that and had a wonderful time. And yeah. So we had dippy eggs yesterday. Well, actually, they had, I forget what it's called in Dutch, but it's basically, egg on toast with cheese. That's what they had. I didn't have the cheese. And that was fun on our new bread. We're pretty happy with our new bread, which is really nice. Anyway. So then we watched TV. Thank you, Valerie. I was watching Visit with Nana and Papa, Valerie's podcast, and she reminded me about the Queer Eye Guys. And so I've been looking for a new show to watch with Aura. because we ran out of Project Runways and the Great British Baking Show and such. And so I thought she might like Queer Eye, which, you know, because it's a nice, uplifting, you know, kind of show. And so I went on Netflix. I didn't find sort of the straight up shows that were done in the United States, but they have Queer Eye in Japan. So we watched Queer Eye, a couple episodes of Queer Eye in Japan, and she really liked it. And she had to read, you know, the subtitles because they were speaking Japanese, but she really liked it. So that's good. Thank you, Valerie, for that suggestion. And thank you, Christy. She recommended McDonald and Dodds, which is on BritBox. And I watched that and I loved it. So anyway, so I did some TV last night, I have to admit. And I did not finish my sleep, but what I did while I was watching McDonald and Dodds was I hand wound the skein of Miss Babs that I'm using as my contrast color, in theory using as my contrast color for my Sylvester. And I'm only saying in theory because I haven't thought, you know, sort of gotten prepared to start it. But I did wind it, and I felt like having that into a big ball by hand. I did feel like having that yarn not wound was starting to feel like a little bit of a barrier. But I'm just, you know, got this much mojo, so doing what I can. But I had a very enjoyable day. I'm feeling good. Planning to go visit my parents on Thursday and take my niece's stuff to her father, because it's in our car and I don't want to take it out of the car. I just want it delivered. So I'm going to do that. So I'll see the parents on Thursday. That'll be fun. And yeah, but it is just another beautiful day today. I can't get over how nice our weather is. My irises are kind of, I don't know if you can see them very well, but not, you know, they're still beautiful. We're still enjoying them out. Can't bring them in the house, unfortunately. But it's been so nice for so long with no rain that I had to water things out here. So, you know, I mean, people do that, so, as you do. Anyway, I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I didn't do a couple of the things that I told you I was going to do yesterday, so maybe I'll do them. I didn't make the crackers, and I didn't make new syrup for the hummingbird feeder. Maybe I'll just go in and do that just right away, because it's got to cool anyway. Can't put hot syrup out for the hummingbirds. We did have fun sitting out here listening to the birds, and Dennis used his Merlin app to identify birds, and we had our binoculars. And it's just such a nice place to hang out. We're just really lucky. I know how lucky I am to be able to do that. And as I've told you a million times, my vision of myself retired was me sitting out here on a Tuesday morning drinking coffee. So today is my ideal, you know, in the spring and a gorgeous weather, just having a nice coffee on the deck during the work hours. So I have achieved my dream of my retirement many times over. So anyway, yeah. I'm feeling good. I slept pretty well last night. I wonder if it has to do with the fact that I refilled my fill jar with my vitamins and took my vitamins. Maybe my vitamins are... Well, I'm taking magnesium and zinc, which magnesium is supposed to help you sleep. So maybe it actually works. Maybe I need to be better about doing that. So I'm working on it. My whole food thing's feeling really good. My weight is coming down a little bit. I'm trying to be, you know, way better. And, oh, that reminds me, I'll test my blood today. We have a little meter that we can test our glucose and our ketones with, and that we kind of keep track of how our body thinks we're doing on our diets. Because sometimes, you know, we think we're fine, and our body says, eh. So I'll check that and see how I'm doing. My glucose usually is around 80, so it's good. It's good. Anyway, so I'll stop yammering on. Wish you a happy day. Hope you're doing well. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay safe.